heart of the city's underground scene, where the electric hum of synths mingled with the pulse of bass, there stood a nightclub known as Neon Seraph. It was a sanctuary, where sound and soul intertwined. And at the epicenter of this pulsating realm was Luna, a captivating burlesque performer, with an insatiable hunger for the stage, and an intoxicating allure. Luna was an enigma, with her platinum blonde hair cascading in soft waves, framing a face that seemed carved from moonlight. She possessed an otherworldly beauty that held the crowd in thrall. Her eyes icy blue, like a winter sky glinted with both mystery and mischief, as if each glance could unravel 1,000 secrets. Tonight, she had chosen an outfit that shimmered like starlight, a metallic corset that hugged her every curve, paired with a sheer, gossamer skirt that floated like a dream around her legs. As the city skyline surrendered to the neon lights of Neon Seraph, Luna readied herself backstage. The club was already alive with energy, the air thick with anticipation. The speakers hummed with the throbbing pulse of electropop, each beat vibrating through the floor, as if the very heart of the club were beating in sync with the crowd. The DJ, a shadowy figure behind a sea of glowing screens, unleashed a cascade of deep, thumping bass lines that reverberated through the venue, setting the perfect tone for Luna's entrance. Stepping into the spotlight, Luna became an embodiment of sensuality and mystique. The crowd fell silent for a heartbeat, as if the very air had thickened around her presence. She moved to the rhythm, her body flowing effortlessly with the pulse of the music, every step a perfect fluidity, as if the music itself guided her limbs. She was both ethereal and grounded, a living connection between the earth and the stars. The spotlight shifted to her as she swirled and twirled, her every movement an invitation to surrender. With each glide, the audience felt themselves drawn deeper into her world, where the ordinary became extraordinary, and time itself seemed to bend to the beat. Luna's eyes scanned the crowd, locking with the gaze of each spectator, a silent challenge and promise in one look. She was both unreachable and yet entirely present, a dance of contrasts that made every eye stay fixed upon her. Her movements told a story of seduction and liberation, a narrative of longing and release. The fabric of her costume shimmered as she spun, and as her body undulated with the beat, it was as though the music had become a living thing, guiding her every motion, igniting the air around her with an electric charge. Luna's performance was a delicate balance between control and abandon, every twist of her body, a moment of tension, followed by sweet release. The crowd, once indifferent to the ordinary, was now entranced. Strangers became friends, friends became lovers, and the confines of reality melted away in the shared ecstasy of the night. Luna was more than just a performer. She was a sorceress weaving her magic in every gesture, a muse that drew people into a shared experience of pure, unbridled passion. As the night reached its peak, Luna's movements became more intense, more urgent, as if the very fabric of the universe was being unraveled by her dance. The rhythm pounded in her veins, and her body responded with an intensity that left the crowd breathless, their hearts pounding in time with the beat. It was as though she were channeling something otherworldly, something ancient and primal, and the energy in the room reached a fever pitch. When the final notes of the set echoed through the club, the silence that followed was deafening. Then, like an explosion, the crowd erupted into thunderous applause, their hands shaking with exhilaration. Luna stood, chest heaving, her lips curling into a triumphant smile. She took a graceful bow, her eyes sparkling with the knowledge of the magic she had just created. With a final glance at the adoring crowd, Luna exited the stage, her heart still racing from the adrenaline. She knew that this night, like so many others, had been more than just a performance. It had been an experience, a journey through the music, the movement, and the shared desire of everyone in that room. And though the night would eventually come to an end, the memory of her dance would linger long after the final beat had faded.